Salut pour tous et soyez les bienvenus dans le programme Planète Équitable avec IPBES. We are talking this week about the IPBES and the different aspects of the biodiversity and ecosystem services team that which are approached by the panel. And the COVID-19, of course, is a team for biodiversity and ecosystem services. For those who still don't know, the COVID-19 supposedly is originated from a wildlife species from a protected area at Wuhan region in China. What happened is most probably there are a variance of the SARS virus circulated among the wildlife, different wildlife species. It gets specialized. It transits between wildlife animals and domestic animals raised in the region, and it gets more and more specialized, and then in which it hits the humans. And when it does, it has this power of destruction that we have been watching over the last century, we can say, due to the spreading of infectious disease coming from tropical regions. So, of course, this has been noticed by IPBES, and there are a few recommendations for countries to avoid the further spreading of those infectious disease. The most important one is to monitor the load of pathogens among wildlife species. Again, this is an individual of a species that can be spreading infectious disease among wildlife populations, and this will hit domestic animals and humans in the near future. And we have, for example, in Brazilian tropical forests, 200 different pathogens that can be spread through wildlife and hit society. So this, yes, was the subject of the IPBES concern, as well as the species that produce benefits to the society, proteins, oils, and a series of goods and services, and we will be talking about them as well. Let God's peace and the love that builds be our weapons on the daily struggle for justice. IPBES, futurs les amis africains.